Hi everyone, today I'll be talking you through how to post a GMS statement via a journal on QuickBooks. So first what I'm going to do is show you how to post a journal. You click on the plus new button at the top left hand corner and select journal entry. On the screen here you'll be able to see a blank journal. You can enter the date of the GMS statement in the top left hand corner, and in the journal number I would detail that GMS statement and what month it relates to. In the account box, you can then enter all the various lines off your GMS statement that the income relates to and enter the amount. Once this has been created for the first month, we can then copy the previous month's GMS statement. This can be done by clicking in the top left-hand corner and selecting your recent journal. On the screen here, you'll be able to see the GMS statement that I've previously entered onto the system. It's important that within the description box that you put as much description as possible. For example, if on the GMS statement it details what month the income relates to, especially when it relates to previous adjustments. It's also important when you enter the amounts in relation to the doctor's superannuation payments that you select what doctor it relates to, just to make sure that they are then allocated to the correct doctor. Once you've created the journal on the system, there is the possibility to make that a reoccurring journal. What will happen here is you can select the day of the month that this journal will be recreated, starting from a specific day. This can be very helpful for reducing your workload. I'll just leave that without saving. The other option that you have, so that you can get the information onto the system, the other option, rather than using the reoccurring journal, if you prefer not to, is once you're in your journal, you can select the More button at the bottom of the screen and select Copy. This will then copy all of the data onto a new journal, and you're not adjusting the previous information. You can then change the date to the date of the month that you're creating the GMS statement for, and in the name here, call it GMS for December, which this one is in relation to. In the description, if you have entered in there at all what month the amount relates to, you will just need to update that there as well. And you can then save and close the information. Now what I will do is I'll take you to the bank section. You can do that by selecting the transaction on the left-hand side and selecting Bank Transactions. This area on QuickBooks is in effect your bank statements and all the information that's pulled through directly from your bank. You'll be able to see here, on the 30th of December, the business received £60,840 and £6,110 from NHS England, which is in relation to your GMS income. What we can do is, so that this reduces your workload each month, is we can set up rules so that when an amount is received from NHS England, it is posted automatically to the GMS control account. I'll show you now how to create a rule. So if I click on NHS England here and scroll down slightly, you'll see a little button here called Create a Rule. Click on that. What you can call this rule is GMS income. And what it's saying is, if the description contains the words NHS England, it will automatically post it to, and we'll just need to change the category here to GMS Statement Control Account. So that means when an amount comes into the bank and it states NHS England in the description, the amount will be posted to the GMS control account. And then you can select Save. Now that a rule has been set up, you'll see this little green box in the category or match box. We know that the GMS statement control account is where we want this income to go to, so we can simply select Add. I will do this with both of the transactions that this income relates to. So now in effect, what we have done is we've posted a journal which puts the income onto the QuickBooks system and also puts the income through the bank account into the same control account. It's very important to make sure the amount received through the bank account agrees to the amount on the GMS statement. So what I'm going to do now is show you how to check this. If you go onto the left-hand side and select Transactions and then select Chart of Accounts, you'll see here at the top we have an account called GMS Statement Control Account, and if you select Account History, what we would like is for the ending balance to be 0, which, as you can see, it currently does. You can see on the 1st of December we posted the GMS statement, which gave you an amount received of 66,950, and then here you can see the 2 amounts received through the bank. What I would recommend that you do is that you reconcile this account each month. When we set up this account, we set up the GMS control account as a bank account, which gives you this additional function. On the top right-hand corner of the screen, you will see the Reconcile button. If you select that, it will then allow you to enter the ending balance, which we'd like to be 0 because we want the income and the GMS statement to agree. We're then doing the reconciliation up to the end of December, so we'll enter the date, the 31st of December, and then you can select the Start Reconciling box. You can then click on all the transactions that you can see are reconciling, and that should leave, hopefully, a large 0 in the top right-hand corner with a nice big green tick. If that is correct, you can then select Finish Now. If at any point this account does not reconcile and you're unsure why, please feel free to give us a call and we'll be more than happy to help.